Hello everyone and happy Monday. It's Lindsay here with another jewelry video for you. And I have a very dirty FedEx envelope. This is an America's Thrift Supply 5-pound jewelry bag that I will be sharing with you this evening. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. If you're new to my channel, I'm a part-time reseller. I sell on YouTube, also Poshmark and The RealReal. I post videos Mondays and Thursdays, but I will be dropping a bonus sterling silver sale in this week, either Tuesday or Wednesday. So make sure you have your bell notification activated so you don't miss that. I usually post those in the late morning or afternoon time. And then Thursday, I'll be back with another video. As I mentioned, I also sell on Poshmark. I've been doing weekly shorts, just sharing what sold on my Poshmark page. So if you're interested in checking those out, I have been posting those on Saturday evenings on YouTube in the shorts category. You should get a notification for those as well. So I'm excited to dive back into another America's Thrift Supply bag. I was pretty disappointed with the Goodwill Blue Box I opened last week. So hopefully this will be a bit better. They are at a very good price point. These drop Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern over at americasthriftsupply.com. And if you use the code Kristen, Kristen for Kristen, that's Kristen D over at Another Chance Resale. She was able to get us this code. You can use it as many times as you want and you get 15% off. So it's a great deal and these ship super fast. So I've been picking these up usually once a week. This is the only one I have in stock currently, so let's go ahead and get it open. I will be offering items for sale throughout the video. If you see anything you would like to purchase, I will need a timestamp along with a brief description of the item and the price. And if you can send that request to my email, I'll get you out a PayPal invoice. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm gonna just get a handful out and put it on my tray here, but we'll take a first look first. It looks like they did send me an invoice, which they normally do. I ordered it on June 27th with my discount and shipping. The shipping runs $9.99. I'm all in at $44. And I have gotten some really good items in these bags. 925 silver, I've gotten 10 karat golds, and some branding costume as well. So it looks like we have some interesting pieces, lots of beads. So we'll get started. And there is like a jingle bell or something in here that's making some noise. And it seems like lots of larger pieces in this box, lots of beads. So we will see what we got. So this looks nice. It does have a clasp, so that's good. A spring ring clasp, and it looks like this is kind of like a slate blue-ish gray. And then a matte gold tone, and there are some marks. I think that should be able to be wiped off. I will give that a wipe down, but that's an interesting piece. It is just all plastic and needs a wipe down, but it is a really cool colorway. We'll just do $2 on that one, and I will wipe it down for you. So at least a wearable piece to start. And this one is also plastic beads, nice vibrant red with a gold tone spring ring clasp. And this looks to be in good condition. It definitely needs a cleaning. There might be a little bit of a paint chip there, but overall it's not bad. We'll do $3 on that one. And I got another beaded necklace here, blue with gold tone spacers. And this one is not the best quality. There's kind of some rough spots there on the plastic beads. We'll just do $2 on that one. It also needs a cleaning. That feels like it could be some kind of stone on that earring. And we got another one here, silver tone spring ring clasp. This is very similar to the blue one. So we'll do $2 on that, or we'll do both of those for $3, that little set there. And this one looks like it might have some discoloration on the beads. It did have an AB coating, it looked like, but it's kind of discolored. And it does come down into graduated beads, a pretty blue color with a silver tone clasp. I'm just going to put that one into craft because it does have quite a bit of discoloration. So if you're interested in that one, that will just be $1. And we got another one here. I think these are a mix of plastic and wood beads. And they do have like a metallic sheen on them. And actually, these might be all wood. Definitely those ones. This is pretty. And it looks to be in okay condition. Other than there, it does have some chipping. So actually, I'm just going to put that one into craft. That is pretty noticeable on this bead with the chipping. So that will be $1. Might be a fun crafting piece. And this one is just a long neon green plastic bead necklace. That one will be in craft for $1. So we have our first Jingle Bell necklace. There might have been more than one, I thought I saw. So it is a gold tone bell. And then it does have a green fabric cord, little pilling on it, but overall it's not bad. These were really popular when I was younger, you know, to wear these around Christmas. So there is a little bit of wear on the bell, but overall not bad. We'll just do $2 on that. And we got another plastic beaded necklace. This one is graduated and a little bit of discoloration and wear on the clasp. We'll just do $2 on that one. That could be vintage. And this one's pretty cool. Blue and white, and then this center that comes together. A lot of scratching on that. That will be in craft for $1, but an interesting piece. And this is pretty, this long necklace here. It looks like these are rice pearls, I think. And it looks like this is in good condition. There's no clasp. So it is a longer necklace that would be nice for stacking. We'll do $4 on the rice pearl. And another graduated necklace. This is kind of like a metallic dark blue. And it seems to be in okay condition. I don't see any paint loss on that one. We'll do $2 on that piece. And this is gorgeous. And looks like it could possibly be sterling. I'm not seeing any markings yet, but beautiful pearls. And then there is like a pinkish red stone on there. Really nice. Just needs a little bit of a wipe down. I think these are glass, the pink beads. So really gorgeous. That one is magnetic, but it is beautiful. Let's do $5 on that one, and I will wipe it down a little bit, but it is gorgeous. So that's not a bad piece. And next up, I have a wooden necklace with two-tone wood. And this one is showing a little bit of wear, but overall not bad. We'll just do $2 on the wood necklace. And we have this necklace with pearl on like a wax cord. And I think these are real pearls. They are cold to the touch and a little weighty. And they do feel gritty. So really beautiful and on a nice cord. And I don't see any markings or anything like that, but this is nice. We'll do $4 on that one. And we have some gold beads graduated on those ones. And that also needs a little bit of a wipe down, but doesn't look too bad. A little wear on the clasp. We'll do $2 on that. And we have a shell necklace here. This is pretty, really dainty little shells. A nice layering piece, maybe from a souvenir shop. We'll do $2 on that one. That would also be a really nice crafting item. And next, we have the black and white graduated beads. This one definitely needs a cleaning. And I think those little marks would come off. They were just little flakes. We'll do $2 on that one. And I've got another shell necklace here. This looks pretty much exact same as the other one. Just a little bit different shells. So if you want both of them, we'll do both for $3 or $2 for this one. And a stretch bracelet here. That will just be $1. It's all plastic, but it is cute. And this one will be in craft, just super lightweight silver necklace. That will be $1. And this will be in craft as well for $1. And I did get a match to these earrings, which I think could be some kind of stone. They are cold to the touch. Nice faceted, like a lemon color, like a lemony green. And they are not magnetic, and I did not see any markings on there. And we kind of have a jumbled necklace with plastic beads, multi-layer. I guess it goes like that for the clasp. So it is kind of on the shorter length with multiple layers. We'll just do $1 on that one. I'm going to put that into craft. And this one's pretty. It also has an AB coating on it. But it looks like this one is in better shape than the other AB, just plastic. We'll do $2 on that one. And another long plastic necklace, that'll just be $1. I'm going to put that one into craft. And we have this one here. This has a really pretty clasp on it. And let me see if there is a mark on there. I don't see anything. It looks like it needs a wipe down. But the clasp is functioning well. And the clasp is magnetic, so it's not silver, but it's really pretty. And it looks like the beads are in good condition. This one does have a little bit more weight to it, but I don't think they're glass. Let's do $3 on that one. That's a good item. And I have another wood bead necklace here. Pretty cool clasp on that one. So it is on the shorter side, double layer, and then it has the silver beads. So that is pretty cool, really unique. We'll do $3 on that one. That is just silver tone. This strand will be in craft for $1. And it looks like this broke off of something. I'm just going to put that into craft. It is magnetic. And we have another gorgeous strand of pearls here. I believe these are real pearls. And then they are connected on a seed bead cord. Very long, and certainly where you could double it. But that is beautiful. And it needs a little bit of a cleaning, but otherwise it looks pretty good. Really beautiful pearls. Let's do 8 on that one. That is a great piece. Definitely has a little bit of weight to it with the pearls. And next up we have a double layer necklace, and I don't see any markings on that one, and just plastic little beads. It is cute, and I think it's in okay condition, just silver tone. We'll do $2 on that one. And that was my first handful. We got through that really fast, and there's a lot more beads in here. So we'll go ahead and get out another handful and keep going. I have noticed with these boxes, they tend to have a lot of duplicate type items sometimes. So I think the theme of this one is beads, plastic beads to be more specific. All right. So first up we have a stretch ring, and this is super cute, an antique gold tone elephant. And I don't see any markings on that one. The stretch seems to be okay on the ring. We'll do 2 on that one. And this is gorgeous here. Stunning purple beads. But unfortunately this is broken. But some beautiful beads to craft with. I think some of them are glass, like these ones I think are glass, but the others are just acrylic. But really gorgeous. And I don't see any markings on it, but there is a lot here to craft with. So on this one, let's do $2 on that. It is a bit weighty, and a lot of beads there. So that is a bummer that it's broken, because that is really special. And next up we have this. This is really pretty, a pale pink, and then there is some white kind of veining in it. It's really a smooth texture. I'm not sure what it is. And on that one, there might be a little bit of scratching or a mark. I'm not sure if that could be wiped off. But that is really cool. Let's do $3 on that one. And I've got another double layer. Actually, this might be a matching bracelet to that necklace I put in craft. I think it is. So on that one, we'll just do $1. And we have another shell necklace here. Really pretty with the disc shell, and then coming down into these. It's kind of like a fetish necklace almost, with a little bird. A little bit of discoloration on the barrel clasp, but that is working. But a beautiful necklace. Let's do $5 on that one. Really, really pretty colors on that. And little shells, a little carved bird. So really nice. And we have this necklace here, kind of similar to that other one that was coming together. There's quite a bit of scratching on that. And I don't see any markings. It did have a fold over clasp, and it looks like that's working. There actually is a mark on this. That is Napier. So possibly that other necklace was too. But I'm just going to put that into craft because it has quite a bit of significant scratching on the plastic. So that will be $1. And this is cute. Another graduated beaded necklace, plastic. And silver tone, it looks to be in okay shape. We'll do $2 on that one. And we have this one, religious pendant. Bless and protect us from all disease and illness. It's got something sticky there that could probably be wiped off. The chain is in good condition. We'll do $2 on that. So I think only one name brand piece so far, which was at Napier. And we've got another wooden necklace here, graduated. And there might be some wear to this, but I think it's kind of supposed to be looking kind of weathered. The multi-tone wood. So it's not in bad shape. We'll just do $2 on that one. If you need a measurement on anything, just let me know. Next up, we have this long necklace on a ribbon cord. So it is multi-layer, just acrylic beads. The silver tone is really nice. And then these beads just need a little bit of a wipe down, but it looks like they're in pretty good shape. And then the ribbon is, you know, obviously wrinkled, but it doesn't look to be in real bad condition. I don't see any real stains on it. I also don't see a brand. And then it's got smaller pieces of ribbon kind of woven through it. So it's a nice piece in pretty good condition. We'll do $3 on that. And I have another wooden necklace. This is super lightweight. I think there is a marking on this clasp. It says Taiwan on there. And that is it. So really cute, very nice condition on the wood, and then these multicolored discs. Vintage necklace. It definitely looks like it's on the shorter side, but super cute. We'll do $3 on that one. And I think this might match that stretch bracelet that I showed earlier. But these are just plastic ruby red beads and then a pink hearts. And it is a stretch necklace. So we'll do $1 on that one. And we have more plastic beads, blue and black, I believe. And it looks like this one's in okay shape. We'll just do $2 on that one. Pretty colors. And this is super pretty. They are like a heavyweight plastic, but they're kind of meant to look like a stone. Some veining in there. Really nice pastel. And it does show a little bit of wear on some of the beads, but overall it looks pretty good. We'll do $3 on that one. And we have this plastic bangle. This looks really small. Actually, it'll go down to 6 3/4, but it is pretty narrow going over the hand. We'll just do $1 on that one. I'm gonna put it into craft. And I think we can dump out our remaining items. So I don't think this video is going to be very long, which is okay. I'd rather have a shorter video, you know, with some sellable pieces, you know, versus spending hours and hours on tangles. So let's take a look at our bangles here. I might actually move the bangles to the side, and then I might do a lot of those once we see how many we have. So another wood necklace here, super large beads on this one. It's really cool. And graduated, definitely on the shorter side. Let's do $3 on that one. It's really unique, and some nice carving on that one. And I definitely hear another one of those bells for sure. And ooh, this one is pretty gross. Definitely needs a good cleaning. And it looks like it would have had a marking there, but maybe not. But it definitely looks like it could be, you know, like a Trifari, Monet type of necklace. And it is magnetic, and it needs a good cleaning. So I'm just going to put that one into craft for $1, but it's not a bad piece. And then I've got the seed bead necklace. There is quite a bit of wear on the clasp and extender, but really pretty fall tones. There's black and then some amber color. We'll just do $1 on that one because it does show wear, but pretty beads. And I've got a stretch bracelet here. Stretch is really good. I think these are just plastic, but they do have a little weight to them. And then the faux pearl. We'll do $2 on that one. That's pretty. And that will go into craft. I'm not sure what that is. And let's see if we can get this bell out of the way so I don't keep knocking it. This one also shows some scratching, and then there is something on there that needs to be wiped off. This one, the cord is in not as good of a shape as the other one. So I'll just do both of them for $3 if you like those. I think we did 2 on the first one. So we'll do both for $3. And this necklace is really pretty. Kind of like some marbled, it's kind of like a reddish mauve tone. I think that is supposed to be like that with the white. And I think these are also just like a hard plastic, but it looks like it's well made. And let me see if there's a mark on here. No, I don't see one. I was thinking there was, but I'm not seeing anything there. So this is pretty. Let's do $3 on that one. And this one's just going to go into craft for $1. Really lightweight purple beads. And this is gorgeous. Really pretty, glittery, deep colors. The golds, green, purple, red. Really nice, like dark gemstone colors. And this one is broken. It's probably an easy fix, just connecting that and then putting that down with some pliers. Let's have a gold tone clasp, and then this part is a silver tone. But overall, it looks to be in pretty good shape. There is some loose string there. So we'll just do $2 on this one, but really pretty colors. And this one is gorgeous. And this is marked. Japan. So it is like a shepherd's hook closure, and then I guess it goes like this. Definitely a shorter necklace. And it looks like there could be a little bit of stretching that happened on the cord, since you are seeing some of that there. But really gorgeous beads. Oh, this one's broken. I was seeing little bits of something, so that is what that broke off of. So otherwise, that's beautiful. They look like pearls, but I assume that they're just really, I don't know what the material is, but it's very delicate. So we'll put that into craft for $1 if anybody wants that. That is unfortunate. It probably broke during transport because I am seeing the little pieces here. This one is just a plastic bead necklace on the shorter side. We'll do $2 on that one. And this is cool. It is a shell, I think, and it definitely needs a wipe down, but a really pretty orange. And there's the back. And then it does have these little charms there with acrylic beads. And then up there, there is some dyed shell and really beautiful AB. And it's on a gold tone chain. And I don't see any markings on it. I will wipe that down. We'll do $3 on it. It looks to be in really nice condition otherwise, and a really fun orange. And we have this beautiful cross here with a maybe dyed highlight or something in the center, and then pearls. There's the back, and it is on a faux pearl chain with silver tone and an extender. And it seems to be in pretty good condition. We'll just do $2 on that one. Definitely not that many earrings in this box. And not many bracelets either. We're really just a lot of necklaces. I'm going to put this one in a craft for $1. And we have this stretch bracelet here. This definitely looks like it could be a Brighton. It does have like the etching on the little beads, but the stretch is kind of really loose on this one. It's wearable, but it does seem like it's a bit stretched out, but it's really pretty. I don't see any markings on it. I'll do a Google image search and see if I can find out if that's a Brighton, and I'll put some info on the screen about that. But like I said, it is kind of loose. So I'll move that aside and put info on the screen. And we have this necklace, really pretty with these snowflakes. That one has a rhinestone. So they're all kind of different little snowflakes. And a silver tone chain. So that is really pretty. We'll do $2 on that one. And we have this pendant. It is like an antique gold tone. And I'm not sure if there's something on the center or if it's supposed to be like that on the stone. But it is pretty. We are missing a little cabochon there. And there is some staining up on the fabric cord. So that one will be in craft for $1. And we have another plastic pearl necklace. This one has a nice spring ring clasp though. There were 2 of these. Let me grab the other one. So I think we did $2. If you want both of these, we'll do 2 for $3 on the faux pearl plastic shorter necklaces. It's an earring, and we have a ring here. This has some discoloration on it. This is just going to go in a craft for $1, but I will get a size on it. It looks like a larger size. It is a 9. That will be $1. And this looks like it might have been a pendant. You could string something through it. There is some discoloration and wear on the back and throughout the metal. But it is a cool piece. You could probably convert that into a brooch or something. We'll just put that into craft for $1. And I've got a multi-layer. I have a little bit of PTSD from these multi-layer necklaces that came in the Goodwill Blue Box from last week because they were so tangled and I got so many of them. But this one's actually branded. It is New York & Company. And it's in pretty good condition. I guess it's called like the illusion wire. So just some plastic faceted red beads and black. And it does need a cleaning, but overall it looks pretty good. Gunmetal on the chain and the extender. So we'll do $3 on that one. And next up, I've got this Christmas tree necklace, an enamel little slider pendant. And I don't believe that is marked. And then it is on this suede cord. And there is some wear to the extender and clasp and the cord. Definitely shows some tarnish on it. We'll do $2 on that. It is a cute piece. This beaded flower necklace is pretty. Really dainty, multicolor. We'll do $2 on that one. And I have this coral colored one. I believe those are plastic, but really nice, beautiful color. There is a loose string there. We'll do $2 on that one. Really pretty color. And next up we have this purple necklace, pretty long, plastic beads. And it does have a screw barrel clasp. And this looks to be in good condition. We'll do $3 on that one. That's pretty. And next up, I have these earrings from Claire's. And they are stars. And I guess there's 3 pairs. So there's the little ones, a medium size and large. And they were originally $7.50, discounted to $3.75. We'll do $3 on those. They're cute. And you get 3 of them. A single turtle earring. This is a really pretty stretch bracelet. It has the Hamza on it and multicolored beads. And those might be glass. I think we are missing a little rhinestone there on the rondelle and maybe one over there. But if you turn it, you can't really notice. Overall, it's in really good shape and pretty. We'll just do $2 on that one since it might be missing a couple stones. And we have some more turtle pieces, but I think they're all single earrings. So we'll look at all the earrings at the end, and I may have overlooked one. We do have this necklace here. Very nice purple faceted beads. And this does need a wipe down. There is some surface scratching on the beads. But overall, it's in pretty good condition. We'll do $2 on that one. I don't see any maker's mark, but it looks like a Charming Charlie kind of style. And we have another long beaded necklace. This one's super lightweight. This might be wood. We'll just do $1 on that one. And I have this bracelet here. It's a stretch. And then it does have all of these charms. There's a coin, this cross, and we might be missing a couple stones possibly on that. And then another, actually just one coin and then 2 discs. And I think those might be glass beads. It does have a toggle closure. And then it's on the stretch. So there is some discoloration on the stretchy cord. So it's probably going to need to be restrung at some point. But it does have some stretch left. And I believe these are just silver tone. Let me just scratch that really quick. I don't see any markings on anything. That did light up blue for just a second and then disappeared. So this may be silver plated. We'll do $3 on that one. It is a cool piece. Missing a stone or 2 possibly on the cross, but really pretty beads. So we'll do $3 on that one. And we're down to our last few items here. This is gorgeous. Beautiful faceted beads, clear and blue. And then you do have the little rhinestone stations on there. I'm pretty sure those are glass, and this one looks brand new almost. So stunning piece. Let's do $5 on that one. And we did get a cuff link. I had a single cuff link in my other I think it was a Goodwill Blue box actually that had one, but this is really cute. It's got a dice on it, and I don't see any maker's mark. That will be in craft for $1. And we've got another plastic beaded necklace, coral pink and silver tone. And this one looks to be in pretty good shape. I think that whatever that was wiped off. We'll do $3 on that one. That is cool. And those are single earrings. All right, so these are our bangles here. This one, I think all the little discs are there. So let me make sure. I'm sure these are all just silver tone. This one, the glittery one's a size 8. 8 1/4. 8 on that one. 8 1/4. And 8 1/4. So we'll just do $3 if you want all the bangles. And then let's take a look at our earrings. We did not get that many. So we had this. I just want to make sure none are marked or sterling. All right, so we had this really cool earring. It is a turtle on the center with all these beads. This would be a beautiful pin if somebody wanted to craft with that. That is super sweet. So let's do $2 on that turtle. And then there are these other turtle earrings here. There's that one, enamel and gold tone. And we've got this one that's marked here, the larger turtle. That is marked Best, which is a good vintage brand. That one could also be made into a pin. And then this one is possibly a stone. So if anybody wants these 3 little turtles to craft with, we'll just do 3 for $2 on those. And these were all of the single earrings. So those will all go into craft. And that was our box. So I think there's only one thing that I wanted to research. This was not an amazing box by any means, but there was quite a bit of sellable costume pieces, and I really appreciated that it was fast to unbox and not many tangles. So for that aspect, I am pretty happy about that. Hopefully the next one will be a bit better, and we can hopefully get some more sterling or some branded pieces, but I did not hate this box. I thought it was fun, and I think that there will be a lot of pieces in here for you guys to craft with. So let me know what your thoughts were about this one. It's going to be a shorter video tonight. Make sure you have your notifications set so you don't miss my sterling sale. And I will see you back real soon. I hope you have a great rest of the night.